Hello, I'm John Proxy on channel John and West, and I'm a terrified girl upon a ship. Also, I'm having a Rule of Rose adventure. I mean, both of those things can be true, but yes. There's some scissors here, I think. Let's grab them. The scissors are just out of reach. There's a big wooden box covered with dirt and grass. The sack inside it is covered in animal hair. Oh, that's what I just looked at. Yeah, I was trying to look at the that light source. Okay, I can change the camera angle. Hang on. That's where the boy was watching me, the prince. He's a rat. Can I change my... I can, okay. Are you the prince? Right. Oh! I missed that. Foul-smelling laundry baskets sit on the shelf. Dirty clothes are stuffed inside them. As the girl looked in the rubbish bin, it spoke to her. My belly is as dark as night, and as deep as the abyss. Anything in this world that is dropped will be collected inside it. About stocking items, any rubbish you collect can be stored in this rubbish bin. If you can't find a bin, just select the menu for an item from the menu screen, select dropped, and the item will be stored here. There is no need to worry about losing it. Dog. Cook. Food. Key. Fire. Etc. Well, I guess I'll keep the dog collar and dog. Why did it go here? Right, I might regret that, but... When the girl examined the bucket, it pleaded. Lass, please put me atop my body. Back on the head of the headless scarecrow behind you. If you do, I'll help you in return. Jennifer found the bucket. Yes, we're making progress now. As the girl placed the bucket in its proper place, it spoke. I am the Bucket Knight, keeper of promises. Yet time can be so cruel, for I have aged and cannot remember the past. You know what I refer to, and I know that you know. However, you do not know at the moment, nor can you remember. Let us recall our memories together in order to remember our promise. Okay then, story hints. When you aren't sure how to proceed, talk to the Bucket Knight and select Ask for Clues in order to receive a hint about what to do next. It bodes well. I want to save. Right, we're in Cloverfield. I probably should write down. Yeah, let's ask the clues. If memory serves me correctly, the order you've been given is the reason you are you. It may be unpleasant, yet you have no choice but to follow it. A tribute to the Aristocrat Club. That's your only clue. Cool. I didn't really want to I didn't want to ruin a puzzle. Oh, there's a door. Sector 8 Cargo Bay. That brooch is interesting. Oh. It's quite detailed. I was trying to read the sign. The filth room. Right, that looks interesting. Well, let's look at it then. You are invited to the Aristocrat Club. Red Crayon Aristocrats. Not that door. Not yet. No luggage for you. The broom closet. Ah. Also out of reach. Well, let's have a look at this room first. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Before we find out what's rattling those bones. Also... Okay, yes. This won't work either. Yes. I get that it's pointing me a direction. Talk to that. Not a fly, I don't think I can. Maybe I'll have to grab it with a thing. Sector 8 stairway. What's that? The middle class closet. I should read it just in case. Right. Nothing new, but there was a chance. First class guest sector. Rules. Social rank, defined class. Duchess Diana, Countess Eleanor, Baroness Meg, lower class, poor Amanda, and beggar Jennifer. Well, isn't there a prince and a princess as well? But they are villains. Look at this sign. Ah, there we go. The Red Crayon Royalty. Red Rose Princess and the Bear Prince. The Duchess, the Countess, and the Baroness. And, you know, in the bourgeoisie, with the poor and the beggar, maybe the poor then would be an ally. What's her name? So, the prince and princess, I assume, are going to be those blonde two? I'm holding up two fingers, like we saw in the opening. Amanda. Maybe we should try and find Amanda. I say this as if I have a choice of where to go, but, you know, let's flow with what the story wants me to think. Alright, game wants me to go this direction. The girl has found a strange door, but where does it lead? Right, now I'm going to go to the other directions. No, the reason I knew that is because obviously the game is presenting an interesting door to me, but obviously a part of me wants to go, let's investigate every other thing first. Even though I know they'll be closed. Oh, never mind. Looking through the window, the unlucky girl saw that she was above the clouds. Oh, in a zeppelin. That makes a lot more sense. The airship slowly swam through the sky, carrying the helpless girl inside. No VIP room for you. There are wear marks on this wall. Yeah, it looks like a secret door. Still the dressing room, still empty. Oh, we are not allowed in the library, okay. The sick bay. And a sick room! The library again. Right, now we shall go towards the door. Well, it's an orphanage, isn't it? So they're not really related. We shall read the poster. This month's gift, a beautiful butterfly. One per person. Let's read. Check the box. A strange box is attached to the door. Is it a butterfly net? Things can be placed inside it. I might have to go get the dog collar back. As I literally have nothing else to offer. As the unlucky girl stood helplessly, the door spoke. Give me a beautiful butterfly. One per person. Is that clear? No gift. No entry. Is that clear? Give me a butterfly. Give me a butterfly. Find one, and you shall be invited to the Aristocrat Club. How does feel about that? Oh, I wanted to make her do the cow movement, but apparently not today. Right, they went that way. You didn't do that before. Cool. I'm trying to figure out what this instrument's called. Well, it might be just a violin, but it seems deeper than a violin. No, I didn't want to leave! I tried the fast forward button, but it didn't really work out. But I shall save. Ooh, an actual person! People! The unlucky girl met Hoffman, the strict teacher. When Hoffman caught Jennifer looking at him, he snapped at her.
Dirty wretch! Why are you always shirking your duties?
The unlucky girl met Clara. Ah, the frightened princess. As the princess looked down, she spoke to the girl with a feeble voice.
How dirty?
Are they still in here? They left. It's a drawing of a large flying fish. That'd be the Zeppelin, right? There's also a cute picture of children playing happily together. That rabbit. A drawing of a rabbit with... bears? It's got a word written, scrubbed out. You get the impression that it means a lot to its owner. Okay then. Library? No library for you. Fair enough. The dressing room. Shall save our game. It were as if the instrument were weeping. Oops. Do you think that's probably an artifact of the hardware mode? Maybe. Yeah, it's probably just the emulator not running properly. I think it's just Turbo Darker for some reason. Right. I'm not a VIP. We can go back to the butterfly, if it'll let us. And if we really need it, we can get a hint off the bucket dude. Cross that off my bucket list. Right. What's a salon? No salon for you. The fact that it lets us go back indicates we probably should go back. But I don't know how I'm supposed to catch a butterfly as it flutters by. I'll be honest, I was going to check all the other doors first, but... Oh, there we go. Ah, it's already fallen. Never mind. Okay, do we think that's Amanda with the lipstick from the initial opening? Maybe she's not been allowed in either. She was in that room before, though. Actually, I'm not sure who that was in the room before. Let's follow the path. No broom closet for you! Right, follow the line, John. The turbine area. That's a dog. Well, now I want the collar back. Get the collar back! Why did I even put the collar down? Because it invited me to put a thing down. That's why. I'm trying to figure out the quickest way. Go for it! Oh, I have a bucket. And I can save. Why is it not kept a dog? Right, cool. Don't even think about putting stuff in there until you're almost full. That tells me there's going to be a lot of items. Let's save our game. This is just in case the game corrupts. And even if I'm using like there's a resume button that I didn't even know existed in this emulator. To be fair, I've not used it a lot, but I was going in and loading the game every time. I didn't realise I could just literally resume. Like, if I press escape, it pauses the game. It closes the entire program, and pauses the game. Alright, let's have a look at the other rooms. Backup parts room. Found the airship map. It's a map with doodles all over it. Map maps. You can view a map. White on white is not the easiest thing to read, by the way, game. You can view a map by selecting it and choosing the Use option, or by pressing the Select button. You can zoom in and out on a map by pressing the Square button, or scroll using the left analog stick. I'm interested in these notes, but I can't really get to them. There's lots of fish. It's gonna be easier if I just remember the how to get about. But I'll have a look, see if there's anything interesting. Yep. And we will probably get lost at some point. I'm guessing this is just the room with a map in? The livestock room. The starboard. Livestock. Stop laughing at me, chicken! Oh, crap. I missed out what I said. I don't know if it's going to repeat it, so I'm actually going to load my game. We'll see what happens. What does 2 do? 3 that loads game. Yeah, that's another one. Don't worry about that. That's her trying to dig. Right. I regret this. I need to load an actual game, don't I? We'll see how far behind that was. Yeah, if I load my actual game, it'll be fine. I'm going to put a cut here and do that. Right, I'm back here again. I just didn't want to miss the first line of dialogue, that's all. Let's cook the chicken. With their beady eyes, the chickens inspect their tiny homes. Bit judgmental. The unlucky girl met Eleanor, the princess as cold as ice. Inside the acrid room, the princess shot an icy glare and said,
Yes, she is a pain.
okay then. So that's Eleanor. I assume she's not the big bad. I just want Jennifer to go, you what, mate? It's big sense. I know it's doing a thing, John. Tone. It would be funny though, that's just what I'm saying. Like Billy Piper. Like if this was well, yeah, Billy Piper. But like a young Billy Piper. But Doctor Who Billy Piper would do. This is a speaking tube. Nothing can be heard from it. Ah, that's how the voices are going around. The ship. It reads electric panel. Yeah, I can see. Alright, we may want to start using that because I want to go back in the area, don't I? Are these memories? Are these people actually here? I think you're important. Oh. Did it again.
She's such a pain.
Okay. Let's see if I can just go.
She really annoys me.
Right. Let's test out my loading game. God damn it, I did it again. I need to not